Hey guys, so I decided, well, maybe I might backtrack as I'm doing it. So I decided to gamble on one of the equipment. So don't know if you watched the last video about kind of mistakes to make, ironically, where there might be a way to make a mistake. But I want to show you a kind of a prime scenario. So in our bag, my gathering buff, my vest that I use for gathering. So here's a few of the kind of issues, scenarios, problems I have. So this card is 100% gatherer. It's gatherer at the top. It's never going to be anything else. The only buffs I'm going to get from the top one is for gathering. And I've said that enough times. Now, the specialised attributes, we'll just dismiss the ranged one because that's irrelevant. So the only other buff I have is now 13.8% of a gathering speed, which is great, makes everything faster. So that's great for my cars, absolute perfect. But that means now I can only use that buff on here because I've decided, theoretically, 14%, that's me capped out, I can't do anything else. So that also means now that any other card that's gathering and is a vest is completely irrelevant. So let's have a look and click vests, and then we're going to click overall or cards. Now the problem you're going to get with the overall ones, that's also going to include things like Peggy, who's a zombie killer, etc, etc. So also remember that when you're doing the cards, although there's a picture of a car, it's not essentially just for cars, it's for overall heroes. So if you're using some of the overall heroes in other kind of capacities, then they'll get the buffs. For example, Peggy in killing zombies. Now, or as I found out yesterday, it was doing it for riders. So I'm not quite sure what they're doing, but we'll soon see. So the buff I've got at the moment, that's theoretically 14% plus the buffs up here. Now, I have this card here, which there's, don't know why, why it's classing that as maybe because it's got squad, I don't know. So we've got these two buffs here, or these two cards, well, buffs, yeah, whatever way you want to look. So this one, we've got gathering speed, which I can still upgrade, but I'm not going to do anything else with. I've got this card, which I've got gathering speed, which is higher than this one. And I've also got this one, which has got a higher gathering speed. So in theory, I can use both of these cards to upgrade that gathering speed. For example, I can use this card, which is 8. I can then upgrade this gathering speed to get me up to 8. But looking at this card, it has the squad attack and it has this. So in theory, I want to keep this because now I've got a decent fighting card. Although it can gather, it's got this squad attack, which I think would be handy to just put on for something, because now it means all my squads are going to have that. So theoretically, I want to keep this card and upgrade it. This card, looking at this card, the only possible thing I have is this good gathering speed. But it's a fighting card. So these are not going to change. So at the moment, I've got 13.8 on here, and I've got this sexy one. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to gamble now and get rid of this card, and I'm going to see out of this 14.3 how much will actually add to this one. So I'm going to basically lose this card. Now, to put it into context of what I'm losing, I don't need any more vests with this basic attributes, and I don't need any more vests, or I can use this for gathering. But the problem I have is because it's 14.3, I can't upgrade it. And even if I could upgrade, these ones are rubbish. This card, I can upgrade one of them and still keep the second one. So this would be a perfect card. So on this I really don't want to get rid of this. I feel a bit weird getting rid of it because you're essentially going to get rid of this gold or whatever colour buff to maybe get, I don't know, I could end up only getting 0.1% and losing 14% buff. So it kind of makes it a bit sick. And the reason I kind of wanted to record it is to see what happens, because people might not believe us. Right. So, well, to be honest, I would never use this for gathering, and then because then means that this one's a waste of time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go here. I don't know if my cards are out. Find out in a minute. So on this one, we're going to smelt. We're going to go to. Have to do the lowest one. We're going to pick this high one here. Okay, so we're going to waste this gold card that has 14.3 gold attribute to upgrade this blue card, which is 5.9. And we're going to upgrade this from anywhere between 5.9 to 14.3. Now, theoretically, in a best case scenario, we would get it to what we already have. But the card's better. Don't know if I could see, I can't really see. I'm going to just re-look at the card again. I think I'm kind of stalling, to be honest. But I want this for my gatherers. I want these two for my gatherers. This one doesn't matter. I got 4 attributes here. That's the max I'm getting. This card, the best I've got is this. So the only thing I can really use is this with no more extras, or this garbage. Right, so I made up my mind. So we'll go back to manage. We'll go to smelt. We'll select the lowest one. The reason I'm picking the lowest one is just for the sake of it. I'm hoping to get a wee bit more, but I'm going to pick that 14.3%. Still feel pretty sick doing it. Right. So the best case scenario, we're going to get 7 or 8, I think, but I think realistically we'll get kind of lower than that. So goodbye card with 14.3% gathering speed and hello upgrade from 5.9 to 9.2, and it changed it to purple. So in all, I mean, it now turns our card that we have now to like 17.1 or whatever it was. Although I did lose that other card, I lost kind of crap top hat. Well, go back to the. I lost crap basic attributes because I would never have upgraded the other card, and the only thing I lost was the gathering speed, which we managed to get kind of, although only a third of it or something, we managed to get it. So now this card is a rock.